Shalom Talmidim, Hatnuot Ha'ivrit, Perek Gimel, the Hebrew Vowels Lesson 3, Short Vowels. In this video we will learn the 5 short vowels of Hebrew, and also one long vowel that's easier to introduce here. First we start with patach. We have our beit with the dagesh lene in it, as we did with the long vowels. And now we put a dash below it. Patach is pronounced as a short a, ba. Now we have simple chirik, a beit with a dot under it. B, short I. This is not the same as chirik yod, the long I that we learned in the previous video. Sometimes it is also called chirik chaser, short or defective chirik, to distinguish it from the long vowel we've already learned. B. So this is B, or even some people say B, but let's go with B, a short I. Next we have segol. Our beit now gets a cluster of 3 dots below it. It's a short eh sound, as in the name segol. Now, there is one more long vowel to learn. Sorry, it was just easier to introduce it after we've already seen segol, the short vowel. So we have our beit, and we put our 3 dots of segol under it and follow it up with a he. This is a long eh sound. The epsilon that I've written there is the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, sound for eh, as opposed to a, which was the sound of tsere. So compare beit with segol-he, be, to beit with tsere, yod, be. You hear how be has an e sound, segol, whereas be has an a sound with tsere. The next vowel, qamat chatuf, is a bit frustrating. We take our beit and we put under it a thing that looks like a qamatz. Now in isolation, we've already learned this, and we've learned that it sounds ba. But the same thing can also sound bo, with a short o. Sometimes this short o kind of qamatz chatuf, is called qamatz katan, little qamatz, to distinguish it from qamatz gadol, big qamatz, or the long ba that we learned in the last video. For now, we know of no way of telling these two apart. I will make another video that will be entirely devoted to helping you figure out the difference in a word between o and a. There are certain rules, but it's kind of complicated, so we won't go into it now. The last of our short vowels is kibbutz. It used to be called kibbutz, but in modern Hebrew, they've decided to include the sound of every vowel within the name of the vowel, which makes an awful lot of sense. So when I remember, I will call it kibbutz. We take our beit, and we put 3 dots in a diagonal line under it, and it is a short u. So this is bu. Sometimes we get bu, where we would have expected a shorek, bu. I will show you examples in later videos. So now we have learned 5 short vowels and 9 long vowels. Patach, ba. Simple chirek, b. Segol, be. And segol-he, be. Qamatz chatuf, bo. kibbutz, bu, kamatz gadol, ba, which is exactly the same as segol-he, ba, hirek yod, b, tzere, be, which is exactly the same as tzere yod, be, holam, bo, which is exactly the same as holam vav, bo, and shuruk, bu.